Google has recently rolled out Gemini 3 and the website you are seeing right now is a good example of how AI is moving beyond just text or basic automation. Just take a moment and look at its UI and UX. It feels clean, structured, and honestly, production ready. And what's even more interesting here is how this comes together. Yes, this entire website is built for free using Gemini 3, starting with just one clear prompt and then refining it step by step. Yes, you heard it right. There are no templates, no pre-built theme, just instructions. Therefore, in this video, I'm breaking down how I'm building this, where you can access these tools, and how you can create something similar without overcomplicating the process, just with the help of smart prompting. So, without any further ado, let's dive right in. Alright, now to build the website, I'm starting inside the Google AI Studio. This is where everything begins. Let me tell you that AI Studio isn't just limited to websites. You can build games, generate images, work with voice-based apps, even upload files or references and build around them. Everything lives in one single place. But to keep things focused, I'm using it only for website creation in this video. Right now, I'm pasting a very basic prompt. I'm intentionally keeping it simple because I want to see how AI Studio understands the idea without any extra guidelines. I'll click on build and let it generate the first version. This usually takes a couple of minutes because it's not just design, it's actually creating the structure and writing the code in the background. And once it is done, you will notice we've gotten the output. Well, it's impressively fine, basic, but something which definitely surpasses the beginner level. That's right. As visible, the layout is simple, the content is minimal, and honestly, this is what I expected. And for your information, this step really matters because it gives us a baseline. From here, it becomes very easy to see what actually improves when the prompt improves. Okay, now this is where things start getting interesting, my friend. A basic prompt gives you basic website, but if you want something that actually feels complete, the prompt has to be clear. So here I already have a detailed prompt ready for my business website. And let me tell you that this isn't something I've written on the spot. I've thought this through earlier because clarity upfront saves a lot of time later. This prompt includes clear sections, content direction, and overall design intent. And most importantly, I've written it in the JSON format, not because it's mandatory, but because it helps the AI understand structure instead of guessing. And just so you know, this right here isn't rigid. If you want to tweak this JSON, simplify it, expand it, or even regenerate parts of it using tools like GPT 5.2 or Claude, you absolutely can. Think of this more as a starting framework, not a strict rulebook. Some people prefer keeping things minimal, others like going in more detail, and both approaches work. What really matters here is that you stay in full control of the instructions. I've added the link to this exact prompt in the description below, so you can use it as a starting point, and just for your context, you can prepare prompts by yourself using any other tools you're comfortable with. However, for this video, after testing a few options, GPT 5.2 worked best for me. Okay, now one important thing here, I'm not pasting this detailed prompt on the top of the previous one because that usually doesn't give the best results. Instead, I'm starting fresh, pasting the detailed prompt from the beginning and then clicking build again. What this does, it gives Gemini a clean context and the output will reflect that shortly. Alright, the website is ready, and honestly at this point it already feels pretty solid to me. All the pages are working, the structure is exactly how I want it is, buttons have proper spacing and shadows, even the blog section is already in place. Well, this usually is the moment where you feel satisfied. But at the same time, a question naturally comes up. How do I add more content into it? What if I want to expand a section? And this is where Gemini actually shines, my friend. If you take a close look, here is a big code section available. So if you understand code and want to tweak things manually, you can do that too. But if you don't want to touch code, that's completely fine. In this case, say I just want to expand and elaborate the sections, make the website feel more detailed and more alive. Yes, right now the content you are seeing feels a bit thin and needs some adjustments. Although I actually like the design, so I'm willing to keep that intact. So I just need to sharpen the content and messaging. So I'll quickly come here and write, I want you to elaborate and enhance the existing business website, not redesign or rebuild it from scratch. Please expand every page deeply and meaningfully, adding realistic, professional, and industry-relevant content for each respective section. Please maintain the current layout, navigation, and overall UI direction, but fill all gaps in content, clarity, and functionality so the website feels complete and production ready. Once that's done, get back to the document linked in the description, copy the section, switch tabs, and paste the prompt right below the text we wrote. Set. Now all you have to do is send the prompt. Give it a minute and here we go. Our new detailed site is ready with the design intact as it is. No rebuilding, no restarting, just prompt engineering. Now, what you just saw here with Gemini is basically the idea of building first and refining later. But what if I tell you there's actually a very similar way to do this without touching code? Yes, you heard that right. And that's through WordPress. Here too, if you don't want to start creating a website from scratch, you begin with a ready layout. That's where the Plus add-ons for Elementor helps. It comes with 1000 plus pre-designed templates. So instead of building sections one by one, you can simply import a layout and update your content, images, and branding. This way, you can put together a complete Elementor website in minutes. And whether it's for a business site, landing page, blog, or a portfolio, everything can be covered while the overall structure stays exactly the same. And yes, even after this, your job isn't fully done, my friend. After expanding the content, I also make sure everything actually works. Because common problems like buttons not working can still arise. So I'll run one more prompt to check all the buttons, navigations, sliders, and interactions to make sure every click does what it's supposed to do, including the blog links. Okay. Looks good up till now. The buttons under the "We are hiring" text aren't working for me. Also in the footer section, there are more options behaving the same way. Well, this could be a major UX flaw, so let's move further and give it one more specific prompt for our desired action. Set. Now I'm guessing it should work perfectly. Now, in the blog section, say what if I want more control over the content. Instead of generic demo posts, I want the blog to reflect real business topics that resonate with my audience, and that too with proper titles, categories, excerpts, and use cases. For this, as usual, I'm using a predefined prompt which I've already prepared and shared in the description below, and in it, I've specified what each blog should be about and how it should be structured. I'm not changing the layout, my friend. I'm not touching any design. And I'm not breaking anything that's already working. What I'm doing is simply replacing the placeholder blog content with real business-focused articles. And once this prompt runs, the blog menu opens a fresh new listing page. Each blog opens as its own full page, but the content is completely changed along with the visuals. Well, this is how you make your site relatable and real. Everything else stays the same, only the content gets upgraded. Okay, now once your core pages and blogs are in place, this is where things start feeling really flexible. Yes, from here, just like the major changes we did, you can also keep making small but meaningful changes too across your complete site, like updating the header or footer, swapping the logos, adjusting colors, or fine-tuning different sections without worrying about breaking the design or layout. Because the structure will always stay intact and everything else stays customizable either through prompts or direct code, depending on how hands-on you want to be. And once your site feels ready, the next step is none other than hosting. Yes, you heard it right. If you're looking to create a simple static website using Gemini 3 like for service information or a simple portfolio built using HTML and CSS only, for your information, you can actually host it completely for free using GitHub as long as it's a static site. But if you're building a business website which is far more complex and something which is more advanced, I'd recommend going for a reliable paid hosting option like Hostinger. It's stable, fast, and gives you enough room to grow as your site and business scales. Also, if you want a dedicated step-by-step tutorial on how to take your website live, just let me know in the comments below and I'll cover it as well. So yep, that's pretty much it. If you can clearly explain what you want, now is the time AI can genuinely help you in building real-time websites like this without overthinking it. and most importantly, without spending money, especially if you are a small business owner. And this isn't about replacing skill, my friend. It's about removing friction. And if you want more such practical AI and design workflows like this, make sure you are subscribed to our channel. For now, I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay creative and keep learning.